Hello Pakistan, Assalamu alaikum. I am Usman Hanif. Today we are supposed to talk about a very worrisome issues for Pakistanis. We continue to hear about corruption cases in cricket. I would not be so much shocked if this incident had happened only once. Why don't these incidents happen in countries like Australia, England, and New Zealand as frequently as they do in Pakistan? Actually, a flawed structure and system of accountability is the cause of it. Uh, when we are going to forgive the corrupt elements in cricket, and we try to be forgiving, we try to give them another chance. This reduces the effect of deterrence. You have to create a fear in the minds of the cricketers that corruption is not going to be tolerated in any case, in any form, in any shape. I remember back in 2003, uh, Andrew Simons won the World Cup for Australia. Later on, he was completely banned from Australian cricket just because he had violated discipline by absenting himself from the scheduled time in the camp because he was drunk at that time. Um, Probably it was not such a big issue as compared to financial corruption, but those Australians, those Westerners, they maintain very high standards of accountability, transparency, and honesty. I think so. We need to set those high standards, high moral grounds, which must be followed very strictly. Hazrat Ali had once said that a society based on the system of non-believers can exist, can survive, but a society based on injustice can never survive. We have to hold these people accountable. Accountability is one of the basic ingredients required to run a successful welfare state. So, not only in cricket but in other matters of life, we have to create a national issue. The accountability, it should not be done for the politicians and people from other departments, but also cricketers. So overall, we need to change our mindset. We have started tolerating the corruption in different forms. We do not get goosebumps. We do not get goosebumps when we hear about the corruption cases because it has almost become a norm in our society. The moral degradation of the society is causing us to become immune to the corruption phenomena. We need to be very careful, very thoughtful about this, and as a society, we need to react to these situations. We have become very passive. We need to be really involved. A whole debate needs to be revitalized, and I hope that if strict standards are maintained and reinforced, there is no reason why the corruption cannot be uprooted. If there are military courts for urgent disposal of cases related to terrorism, there should also be in military courts in inverted commas and cricket. I'm not asking that you should haul these cricketers into military courts, but I'm just trying to emphasize that there should be greater scrutiny, greater transparency, greater accountability. We should bring them to the court of the law. Yes, that's the way to deal with it. Only then we'll be able to get rid of these cases permanently. I hope this point stands clear. Allah Hafiz.